What's the best song to sing at a karaoke night in the UK? Well, the most popular song has actually been the longest running song on the UK singles charts of all time. It's been there for more than 400 weeks. Can you guess which one it is? And when I looked into the wonderful world of karaoke, there are incredible stories. There is a particular song that you sing at karaoke in a certain part of the world, and it might end up being the last night of your life. It's unbelievable. So let's dive straight in with some more amazing trivia. The guy who invented karaoke in Japan, of course, Mr. Daisuke Inoue, I'm saying that wrong, in 1971, he wanted to continue singing in the middle of a musician strike. So he invented a machine called the Sparko Box. And that's how he kept on singing during the musician strike. And he didn't patent it. Oh my God, poor Mr. Inoue. Because the annual money coming into the karaoke industry is $5.9 billion every year. Can you believe that? And yes, there are lots of apps and people singing it at home, but 71% of that 5.9 billion is actually in live performances in karaoke bars and good old English pubs with a sticky carpet. And another incredible fact, the Guinness Book of Records says that the longest individual ever performance of karaoke was by an Italian guy who sang 1,592 songs, and it lasted for 101 hours and 59 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, of course, the next question is, did he go to the toilet? And what did he eat? I mean, can you just stuff a hot dog down your mouth in the middle of Wannabe by the Spice Girls? Or maybe, I don't know, a spoonful of pasta, if we're being cliched about the Italians, while you're in the middle of Dancing Queen? That's a good song to sing in the UK, isn't it? At karaoke. But the number one song for a British karaoke night is that song that was 400 weeks in the top 100 UK charts, and it's by the Killers, Mr. Brightside. Have you sung that at karaoke? How did it go? I've never seen anyone perform that at karaoke. Maybe I'm at the wrong karaoke night. Number two in UK popularity of karaoke is, well, it's because of the England football team. So now you know, right? It's Sweet Caroline. Duh, duh, duh. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Forget about singing in tune. Just get everyone to shout. That's the way to win the crowd at a UK karaoke night. And number three, possibly the greatest song of all time, Bohemian Rhapsody. Thank you, Freddie. Rest in peace. What an incredible tune. Absolutely magnificent. And yes, I wouldn't say do that on your own. Sing it with a group of friends. And I've got a story about Bohemian Rhapsody from my own experience, actually, in a London bar one night, which I'll tell in a minute. More tunes that will go down well for you. If you want to go 90s, that's always a good choice, isn't it? So the number one 90s tune for karaoke in terms of popularity and streams is Wonderwall. That's easy to sing, isn't it? I mean, Liam Gallagher sung that, so anyone can sing it. So the next tune is Don't Look Back in Anger. And then the third is Robbie Williams with Angels. That's always going to be popular in a UK pub, isn't it? So those are the top three from the 90s. But you can also, if you're with a group, go for Wannabe by the Spice Girls. Always going to be a hit. You can't really get that wrong. It's a great song to shout along to. The top duet in UK karaoke nights is Islands in the Stream, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers. I wonder if there are any other super tunes for duets specifically. Let me know in the comments down below. So my own experience of this is I've sung 2 songs at karaoke only. Actually, I've been a lead singer in several bands in my lifetime, and my friends say that I shouldn't be the lead singer. What do they know? Actually, I'm quite good at backing vocals. I was in Europe's leading David Bowie tribute band. I wasn't David Bowie, but I was the guitarist, and I did the harmonies, the backing vocals, and I'm quite good at those, I think. And that's what I did at my performance of Bohemian Rhapsody. I used to work for one of the UK's biggest companies, and we had a corporate get-together, and we ended up in a London bar, karaoke machine there, and I sang with my teammate Danny, who's actually a great singer, and we sang Bohemian Rhapsody, and he basically did the Freddie, and I was doing harmonies. I'm sure I've got a video there. I'll try and find it and put it on this video. But we did really well in terms of audience feedback because we weren't taking it seriously. We were, I have to say, taking the piss a bit. And that's the secret to being good at karaoke in the UK. Don't take yourself too seriously. Be a bit amateur and get the crowd to sing along, or like I said, shout along. That's the best way to come off stage at karaoke in the UK and know that you've done incredibly well. And this is my experience from Berlin. I used to live in Berlin, and there is an amphitheater, big stone steps in Mauer Park. Mauer means wall, Berlin Wall. And in the Wall Park, Mauer Park, on a Sunday, there's an Irish guy who turns up with a big yellow bike, and it's got a sound system on it, and he's got a karaoke machine. And in the summer, on a Sunday, Mauer Park is full of all types of people doing all different kinds of activities. But this is the biggest attraction, the karaoke pit. They call it the Bear Pit now. But the people who are singing with an amateur energy and enthusiasm are the ones that win the crowd and win the day. It got more and more popular, the Bear Pit, and karaoke professionals started turning up. People that could, go on X Factor and get through a few rounds. They can sing in tune, and yeah, the crowd, they're not really into that in Berlin. If you're a crap singer, if you are hitting some bum notes, and especially if you're a terrible dancer and you bust a few crappy dance moves, the crowd go nuts. It's the same in the UK, isn't it? If you did a dance break while you're doing MC Hammer, You Can't Touch This, the pub would go nuts. That's the way to do it. Don't take yourself too seriously. Choose a banger, one of the ones that I've listed, and you can't lose. Amazing night out. And the story I found about the song that can endanger your life is really out of this world. and it's actually got its own Wikipedia page. So it's all true. In the Philippines, between 2000 and 2010, there were 12 fatalities because of the song My Way, sung at karaoke bars. Can you believe it? It's because this song is held in so much respect in that part of the world that if you sing it out of tune, or if you hog the mic, or do anything untoward during your rendition of My Way, you get into some serious trouble. So on the Wikipedia page, the My Way killings, it's called, it says that at least 12 fatalities caused because of bad renditions of My Way. And nowadays, in Manila, also in Beijing and Tokyo, in a karaoke bar, there isn't even the option to sing My Way because it's so controversial that people won't even risk singing it, and bar owners don't want people to sing it in case it all kicks off. Absolutely unbelievable. So, if you're in that part of the world, be careful with your song selection. But if you're in the UK, you've got a good list now from the PRS for Music royalty collection system and the apps Karafan and Singer, which that's all the information that I gave you about the popularity. Those are the ones that everyone loves to hear and everyone loves to sing along to. Do those, get people to shout along. You can't lose. And why not subscribe and join me next time for another intriguing question, quirks of British life, and some heartwarming stories. See you then. Toodaloo.